That's what I'm telling you guys. Look at that. Every time I put down trip mines, I get kills. They're just free kills. Oh my god, the timing on that was amazing. That was so loud. Oh.
We show up in the party, flyer than everybody.
We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody.
What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Carbon, and today I'm coming at you with some more Call of Duty Blackout news, man. There's a lot of stuff coming this weekend, and I want to talk about it. First of all, Treyarch has provided an update 1.12, and that was released just a couple days ago. If you guys haven't played it, give it a go. I'll give you my opinion here in a second. But these are for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC, and Treyarch shared a tweet late Wednesday night sharing what's coming into the game on Thursday, January 31st, or today. So, as far as multiplayer, the Pro Series playlist featuring updated Call of Duty World rules for all platforms, and then Zombies has master camos and additional camo support for all platforms, and then Blackout has new camo progression, mastery camos, zero outfit unlock mission, PS4 only, coming to Xbox One and PC a week later. And then the 1.12 update plus PC specific improvements. Now, alongside those new features and updates, Treyarch is activating 2 times merits in Black Ops 4's Blackout mode across all platforms. Now, double merits will be live starting Friday, February 1st at 10 a.m. Pacific time, and end Monday, February 4th at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Now, Treyarch also confirmed that the featured playlist, Down But Not Out, will continue to Call of Duty Black Ops 4's Blackout on Xbox One on February 1st and will end on February 5th. So, Down But Not Out will be making a return, but just for February 1st for the 5th, and the mode was removed for an unknown error from Xbox One, but it's now confirmed to return. And PS4 players have a new feature playlist called Ambush, which I am not a fan of. They should have made it solos, but that's a different discussion, but that will also be coming to Xbox One and PC starting on February 5th. Now, there's a lot of things coming out, and as far as the Pro Series, there is a new Pro Series Mosh Pit playlist coming to Black Ops 4, and Treyarch has announced that there will be a new, basically, playlist to prepare players for League play. So to get everyone prepped for League play until then, they are planning to launch a limited time Pro Series Mosh Pit public match playlist later in the week, where all players use the updated competitive rule set, and restrictions on specialists, maps, modes, weapons, equipment, attachments, perks, score streaks, wildcards, and gear will reflect the rules governing League play. So this is the perfect time to set up your favorite new competitive classes before the first League play event kicks off. And because this is a playlist for public matches and not part of the World League Hub, it will use public matchmaking rules, it will be unranked, will not support skill-based matchmaking, and will allow players to join matches in progress. Now, there are a lot of more info about that. I left the link to the entire rule set in the description. I will go ahead and talk over them now. So League play is in the multiplayer ranked mode, allowing players that want more competitive playstyle to compete in ranked matches with matchmaking based on skill. And League play for all Call of Duty Black Ops 4 was originally announced during the game's reveal event in May 2018. If you guys remember that, that's when they also revealed what Blackout was. David Honderford just yelled Blackout and all the lights shut off out of nowhere. It was something like that. And then Treyarch stated that League play would bring back fan favorite features from Black Ops 2. But Treyarch shared a new blog post detailing that they're changing with League play based on feedback to some of the announcements so far, alongside how the World League Hub will become a 4th pillar of Call of Duty Black Ops 4. And this is a message from Treyarch, and I quote, "After wrapping up the recent Call of Duty World Pro League qualifiers in Columbus and taking in additional Call of Duty World League feedback regarding the upcoming launch of League play, we're updating our game plan to make the Black Ops 4 competitive experience even better. Our goal has always been to help make the Call of Duty World League as exciting as possible, and we're adapting some more gameplay mechanics to set the stage for an incredible 2019 season and players and fans alike." Now, as far as updating the CWL rule set, first they huddled with the World League team, as well as, like pro players and, some members of like team management to evolve the CWL rule set. And the goal is to more closely match how the pros play while embracing the diverse tool set of Black Ops 4 that allows those big, exciting plays that allows the game to be, so damn fun to watch. And then we believe they are, there's these carefully considered updates will improve the future of competitive play for the pros on stage and widely for the ranked players, just at home. And the updated CWL rule set will go live on Black Ops 4 later in the week, and it includes the following new restrictions. So as far as Ajax, fully restricted. Torque, fully restricted. Prophet, Seeker, Firebreak, Reactor Core, Seraphs, Tac Deploy, and Score Streaks, Dart, and RCXD. Additionally, Zero's Ice Pick and EMP Disruptor, and any new specialist content that, they release in the future will remain out of competitive play by default or unless deemed viable through the CWL organization. And with the new restrictions in place, players who choose Prophet, Firebreak, or Seraph will still be able to equip the trophy system, combat axe, frag, Molotov, or concussion in their equipment slot. These changes are a direct result of feedback and coordination with the competitive community, and Treyarch definitely cannot wait to see how it all plays out, and I definitely can't wait to see how it all plays out. I definitely need to get into some more of the competitive, and we'll see what happens. But as far as the evolution of league play, aside from the new CWL rule set, they're also making fundamental changes to how they're approaching league play and the World League Hub based on feedback from the competitive community, and particularly the ranked fans at home who gave, detailed responses on what they enjoyed about previous iterations of league play and how Black Ops 4 competitive offering could change for the better. And Treyarch does know that many, of the competitive players love league play in Black Ops 2. And some still consider it to be the gold standard. And, I'm a big fan. Everyone should be big fans. But, however, we're all aware of the problems that were inherent in the design of the very first in-game competitive features that, launched back in 2012. At roughly 1 month intervals, league play seasons were too long, resulting in a high volume of inactive players and dead ladders, watering down the feeling of competition. Players who missed out on significant portions of seasons, felt like there was no way to catch up, and other players in their ladders, leading many to stop playing and thus exacerbating the dead ladder problem. And then league play is a lower population playlist relative to the rest of multiplayer, and it's the only portion of multiplayer that relies on skill-based matchmaking. As such, time to find matches can be lengthy with the league play population subdivided by skill ranges, and that is absolutely true. I remember that. You could never find the skill ones because it was just dead lobbies everywhere. And then ladder groupings were too large, leaving many participants feeling disconnected from most of the players that were competing, for position. And then league play division ranks were directly tied to each player's skill rating basically under the hood, and that meant that players, settled into a rank early on, and it was frustrating not being able to change that skill rating over time, and then eventually you stop playing it. But with every new design of a system, we start to identify the problems, and as a community we start to talk about the problems. And then as far as Black Ops 4, it has been designed to avoid those shortcomings and accomplish some new key goals, such as running league play events more frequently in shorter durations, which makes ladders feel more meaningful as competitions with constant movement against a smaller pool of competitors. And events are considered are condensed. Basically, all the events are just condensed, and time to drive the highest player counts and achieve healthy matchmaking, while faster times to find matches. And then shorter duration events, which basically more closely match how pros compete in weekend tournaments like 2Ks. And the intent is for events in World League Hub to feel closer to how the pros compete. And ladders, competition will feel familiar. So basically you'll climb the ladder by winning ladder points, but lose ladder points and you may drop position. And the goal with each league play event is always to end up as high in the ladder as possible. And to do that, you have to win a lot. And Treyarch is also introducing a new progressive rank system that persists across all individual league play and other World League Hub events. And this is how it will work. So over time, the course of the competitive career, you'll advance a permanent rank that reflects your performance across all events. Performing better in events and participating more often will result in faster rank progression. And then final placement in ladders determines how you advance your overall rank, giving ladder events a competitive, tournament feel, with the most credit given, for reaching first place and winning league play events. And then by placing first in league play events, just by doing that, and your rank will be upgraded to permanently reflect your victory. And further upgrades are possible for multiple first place finishes over time. And then a streak indicator will be displayed when you place first in back-to-back events. And then matchmaking in the World League Hub will always be prioritized by skill, so competitors will always feel competitive, at their skill level. And then against, the whole backdrop, Treyarch really just, wants us and the fans to know that they've heard us loud and clear and desire to have ranked play available all the time, and as opposed to having 3 to 4 day events with downtime in between. This is a good time to mention that the intervals between league play events were designed to be filled with a different type of ranked play called World League Gauntlets. A feature which will not be ready to launch alongside the World League Hub, hence the reason for the initial announcement of the scrims period of downtime during these breaks, basically to fill in the gaps. And then due to popular demand, league play at launch will now include events that span across the full week, removing scrims from the ranked schedule until they are ready to go live with World League's Gauntlets, which will allow you to contribute to rank by competing in a longer series of wins before striking out with 3 losses. And you'll also earn multiplayer XP and black market tier progression as you play ranked matches. And this is a big change. So there's a new moment, there's never a moment lost as you compete for rank. So, support for teams and clans will also follow later in 2019 season as feature additions to the World League Hub are, introduced. And World League Hub basically has something called the 4th pillar, and basically Treyarch is saying that they are investing the additional time and development into making Black Ops 4 competitive play as robust as possible, and the World League Hub will serve as the 4th pillar of Black Ops 4's core, just for everything that it is, just this core placement basically. And that is the 4th pillar of Black Ops' core gameplay offerings going forward. This means you'll see a new main menu, that'll boot up the game with World League as its own showcased mode between multiplayer and Blackout when it launches. And then they are also moving the CWL custom games over from multiplayer to the World League Hub so that players won't need to go into multiplayer custom games and change settings to play with the new official rule set. So this means competitive games will be faster and easier to play, and it consolidates all Pro Series competitive gameplay into one location. And this feature will go live alongside the launch of Call of Duty World League Hub. And given these changes to the league play structure, Treyarch is taking a extra few weeks to implement the test of the new changes and the launch of the World League Hub. And league play is now slated for basically their next major game update, which is planned for mid-February on PlayStation 4. And because of this, there is a part of a larger game update, with a lot of moving pieces between developers, publishers, and first-party platforms. And the specific day of the release is still being finalized with all parties in the release process and will be announced as it gets closer. So league play will be, an even better experience for ranked play and pro players, with the new competitive rule set, in addition to CWL, custom games and ranked play progression for every day of the week. And to get everyone prepped for the league play until then, they did plan on launching a limited time Pro Series Mosh Pit public match playlist later in the week where all players use the updated competitive rule set and restrictions of specialists, maps, modes, weapons, equipment, blah blah blah, and reflect the rules governing league play. So this is the perfect time to set up your favorite new competitive classes, man. I'm telling you, setting up your classes is what's key. See what the pros are doing, and you know, get out there. That's probably the best part of competitive play, is because the playlist, you know, is for public matches and is not a part of the World League Hub. It will use public matchmaking rules, and it will be unranked, and it will not support skill-based matchmaking, and will allow players to join matches in progress. So also stay tuned for the latest news. So I hope you guys are ready. A new CBL set, or even the points you earn in your pro bracket and just your scrims are going to count towards your multiplayer. That is a huge piece of news. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I upload Call of Duty Black Ops every single day. Hit that drop like. I've mixed it all together. Drop that like, drop a comment, let me know what I did wrong. You guys always do. Peace.
We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody.
We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party,